For some reason, there seems to be a trend of anime shows having very long and strange titles. I understand things can get lost in translation, but as an English only speaker, it's kind of a weird sight to see. And with the absurd amount of anime coming out each year, it might be off putting enough so you don't end up watching the show. But sometimes these shows can be diamonds in the rough, and I don't think there's any better example than that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Picture this, you're talking to your friend and you're telling him all about the great shows you've seen. So you got Attack on Titan, My Hero Academia, Full Metal Alchemist, oh, and that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Then he proceeds to give you a strange look and you give him a nice wink and a smile and you're like, nah man, trust me, it's a good one. I had a similar reaction when I first heard of this show and I was like, maybe the show's not for me. But it's an isekai, so I have to watch it. And a similar thing happened with Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? I wasn't too keen on watching the show, but now that time I got reincarnated as a slime and Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon are some of my two favorite shows. The only things I really don't like about the show is how long their titles are. I mean, they're a mouthful to say. But one of the differences between the two is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon is shortened to Dan Machi, and That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime isn't really shortened to anything, and I've just heard people call it slime, but even then you might not know what he's talking about. So I'm advocating to get it shortened to something like Reincarnated of the Slime Hero. Maybe? Even that doesn't really roll off the tongue as well, so I might have to go to the kitchen and keep cooking. Putting all that aside, I don't think necessarily the title is the problem itself, it's more the judgment of the title. I mean, when you first see a title, That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, the first thing that comes to your head is, okay, so we got reincarnated as a slime, but slimes are normally pretty weak, as far as I know, in MMOs, so I don't get it. But as you watch the show, you understand that that's what the author was going for, that anyone can be the strongest, even on the outside if they don't look as strong. It just takes a little bit of effort and work. It's a good rags to riches story where he starts out with nothing and then consumes basically the world and then makes friends along the way. When people ask me what the greatest part of the show is, it's kind of hard to put my finger on one thing. And I end up just saying that overall the show is a really good watch, and when they don't accept it, I say, listen, it's kind of like watching a competitive game of Age of Empires. And I get it, because some people have lives, whatever that is, and don't have as much time to watch as much anime as they want. So if they see its title like That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, they'll just be like, I guess I'll just go watch the final season of Attack on Titan and call it a day, but end up missing out on one of the greatest shows that's comparable to Attack on Titan. And it's kind of upsetting to see. I mean, that's really the only point I'm trying to get across, is that if you see a show with a weird title, just maybe give it a chance, because it might be one of the best shows you've ever seen. So yes, what I'm trying to say is, So I'm a Spider, So What is a good show. You should go watch it.